The world had gone crazy. One moment, Erik Bailey was walking through downtown Detroit with his sister Iah, his parents right behind them. The next, he was hiding under his mother and father's still warm corpses, listening to Iah fend off thousands of howling crazies with a baseball bat. Peeking through the bodies, Erik watched wide-eyed as his older sister brutally kept him safe. They just kept coming, drooling, screaming, speaking in tongues, drove after drove. One got close, a familiar face, and Iah hesitated. Belching blood, the monster that had been their neighbor, Mr. Peterson, slashed at her face with nails like kitchen knives. Screaming, Iah broke the bat over his head. It exploded across the man's skull with a sickening crunch and the sharp snapping of reinforced wood. The invisible thing in Mr. Peterson's body wailed horribly and vacated the now twitching corpse. Screaming in rage, pain, and terror, Iah snatched up a nearby crowbar and readied herself for the next wave of crazies. "Are you okay?" Iah screamed at Erik. "Why is this happening? I don't understand!" Erik tried to push the heavy weight of his parents off, but he was too weak. There were new bodies now too. The pile was getting heavy. "Just stay put. You're safe. I'll keep you safe!" Iah screamed. Erik closed his eyes as the death-entrenched alley echoed with the sounds of pounding feet and howling monsters. Each swing of Iah's crowbar was a solid tink that sent another man, woman, or child sprawling into the pavement, twitching and convulsing, their blood joining the rivers that shone in the low moonlight. Another sound. Not the monsters howling or his sister screaming, but trumpets blared suddenly in the alley, followed by the pounding of drums and the tearing of reality. Erik screamed as something golden, blinding, and too magnificent to behold pierced the veil of reality and tore it asunder. A sound of agony, louder than anything Erik had ever heard, filled the alley. Screaming, he clutched his hands to his ears and squeezed his eyes shut, ashamed and terrified. Then suddenly, it was over. Silence reigned in the alley. A pervasive stillness settled over everything. Trembling, Erik pulled his hands from his ears, but something was there, clawing at the pile of corpses, reaching for him with a blood-stained hand. "Erik, damn it, are you alive? Take my hand!" Erik recognized his sister's voice. Proud, strong, irritated, it was her. Struggling to get his arm free, he took his sister's hand and climbed from the pile. It was staggeringly large, filled with shocked expressions and twisted limbs. The sight of it made Erik sick, but death was everywhere. Bodies lined the alley, blocking the entrance and stacked between the buildings. Iah was coated in gore. "Are you okay?" she asked, looking over Erik. "Are you hurt?" Erik stared at his sister in shock. Her clothes were tattered to ribbons and she was stained from head to toe in the blood of strangers. A look of bemused curiosity came over him. "I'm fine, Iah. What happened to your face? You were cut. You were hurt." Iah smiled and sighed. "Don't you worry, little brother. I'll protect you, always. It's just you and me now. Just you and me." Erik nodded, but he couldn't help but notice that there wasn't a single wound on his sister's body. And her eyes, they hadn't always been green, had they?